your girl, Amara La Negra, and you're listening to Exactly Amara, a production of iHeartRadio / My Cultura. Bienvenidos a todos ustedes, mi gente linda, de verdad que sí. Este es el programa de Exactly Amara, my podcast where I am going to tell you exactly how it is and how I feel. And most importantly, I have my co-host here with me.
Yes, and today, I'm Stevie Nunez, and today we're going to find out exactly who Amara La Negra is.
Eso es así, because you're going to have a one-on-one on all about Amara, which is me.
How do you feel about that? But let's be honest, do you feel comfortable about that? Because I'm going to get kind of juicy with it.
But I'm going to get juicy because I like it juicy. When it's dry, it's not good.
Well, people need to know exactly who Amara is exactly. So you ready?
I do my own sound effects. Did you hear that?
That's like radio from the 60s and 50s. That's what they used to do. That's amazing.
It's kind of cute. I still
Paying
like
homage to that. Amara, so recently you said that you were homeless.
Well, recently I said it, but recently I wasn't homeless, thank God. And yes, that was a while back. Oh my God, damn, we're really going to get into some deep stuff.
Yes, because you get juice. Because you need to help me help somebody out, or you help somebody out.
Okay, I agree. I hear you. Okay, so long story short, yes, back in like 2000 and, I don't know, I was like 23 or so. Qué sé yo, I fell in love with this guy who was trash. By the way, and I hope that trash.
Okay.
I hope that he's actually listening to this podcast.
And he's not to be recycled ever.
Raggedy his ass was. But guess what? Thanks to your crunchy, raggedy ass, I am here today. So thank you very much.
Yes.
But he really did have me struggle. And I won't lie, I'm grateful for many things that he did teach me, for many opportunities that he did give me. However, he did place me in a very uncomfortable situation where I had to choose between being with him and my mother.
Right.
So once he put
Pause?
Yes.
Okay.
Entonces one day, he got pissed off. He ended up cursing my mom out and kicking her out that house.
Whoa.
Y tú sabes que en la familia latina, we don't take that. En la familia latina, it's like a 2-for-1 deal.
Right.
You have to be cool with la suegra. If not, it's not happening.
La mamá de la mamá de la mamá.
Con la mamá de la mamá de la mamá.
Exactamente, exactly.
Bueno, el caso fue que, long story short, things didn't work out. I ended up living in my car for like 3 months in front of Walgreens and McDonald's in Homestead, which Homestead is an area here in Florida. And I was there for 3 months. It was terrible. I would go in there and wash myself with wipes and stuff. My mom never knew that I was struggling because I didn't want to stress her out because she was already in a bad situation where, thank God, she found a Christian family.
Amen.
And she asked them
Amen. Hallelujah.
if she could, if she could stay there because she didn't have anywhere to go. And a couple of months later, I ended up sleeping in that same bed with her for like a year. So, listen, nobody knows everybody's story.
Wow.
You have to be supportive of people because you never know what people have gone through.
Because they see the glory and not the story.
Claro, and another thing too, a lot of people expect que, ay, pero que tú eres linda. Ay, que tú tienes tremendo cuerpazo. Or like, oh, you have a badass body, you have a pretty face, you're smart. Why were you struggling? People automatically assume that you're supposed to be out here in these streets fucking. I can see that. People automatically expect you to be out in these streets fucking or whatever if you're struggling, but not necessarily. Some of us, which is my respect to everybody that does what they do to survive.
Right.
Pero I'm very prideful, which is a good and a bad thing.
Right, because that is the stigma. That's the stereotype for Latinos.
Get you a sugar
that
daddy.
we're just, that we're all beauty, but you have brains and beauty, Amara, and that's what I think made
And I had some booty too, pero que the booty's slightly gone. But guess what's not gone? There's good ass todo, so I don't care.
Ay, Dios
That's
mío,
right.
Back to you, Amara.
Back to Exactly Amara.
So wait, your mother has always struggled to make you like who you are today.
Claro que
because
sí.
Exactly Amara is exactly who your mom made.
Right.
I think you're self-made, yes, but your mom, I know the story.
Yeah.
I know how she had to travel around the whole state of Florida to get you to all these auditions.
Yes,
I know that your mom. So what was like the breakthrough?
Honestly, everybody that knows me knows that I always give my mom credit because as a child, you never really appreciate all the sacrifices that our parents do for us. Because,
Exactly.
not for nothing, but I miss my mom having a job and taking care of me and me just, doing my high school little homework that I used to hate.
Right.
I wish I could go back to that.
Right.
But now as an adult, now that I have all these bills and all these responsibilities, oh my God, I don't know how she did it.
Right.
She did it by herself and with me, con lo mucho que yo jodo. I don't know how she was able to do that.
Exactly.
But I'm grateful for that because I recall her, which I used to do with her. You know, I used to sell flowers in the streets of Hialeah with her on the weekends to make some extra cash. Nos íbamos para el flea market o para Loca a vender cosas in the flea market. I remember cleaning houses with my mom too as well. I remember a lot of work that she did in order to pay for my singing classes, my dancing classes. And instead of telling me no, she always supported me.
Right.
So I am grateful because thanks to her, I'm here today. And that's why any opportunity I get to tell parents, if you have a talented kid, apóyenlo, be supportive. Stop telling your kid what you want them to be.
Right.
Let them be who they are. Just support them because you never know what they might make out of themselves.
I think apoyo is the word.
Correct.
Right. Support. You got to support your children.
Hay que apoyar.
Now, we're speaking on your early days to get to exactly who Amara is. Amara, who were you in high school? Who was Amara in high school?
First of all, nobody liked me in high school. That's why I hated it. Because I was not cute. No, I was always cute, bitch. Don't get it twisted. I was cute or whatever, but okay, I wasn't popular or nothing. And I've always been very socially awkward. I'm good when the cameras is on, like, bam.
Right.
But then afterwards, I'm like, I just want to go to my room and just hide there. Like, why am I even out here?
Right.
So I'm very socially awkward. I was never out and about. I really hated being in school. While I was there, I was always thinking about dancing and I always had like a performance in my mind. During the lunch break or whenever I skip class, kids do not skip class.
Right.
But if you're going to skip class to the dance class. So I used to
Make it worth your while.
Right. I used to always skip class to the dance class and I loved to perform and that was like my happy place. So I always knew. I even went to college, for those that may not know. I studied business administration. I didn't actually get to finish. I wanted to study funeral services, pero I realized that education is key. I'll never discredit that. But college may not be for everyone.
Right.
You know, certain things may not be for everyone. And I was trying to do it to please her, but that environment was never for me. Yo, I want to give a special shout out.
Who would you like to shout out from those early days?
Yes.
A teacher, you're so right here on one accord because that's where I was going with this.
Most definitely. I want to give a shout out to my best friend, Jill Smith.
So funny.
He has an amazing dance studio here in Miami called True Talent Dance Studio.
Well, we're here, right here in the city of Miami.
Yes.
We cannot go on without speaking about the man, the legend, the icon, Don Francisco.
Yes.
What was that like? First of all, everyone knows you were on the show because we always see the clips. We love the little clip of you when you were younger.
Claro.
We all remember you, Amara, when you were younger. Yes. But how did that happen? How did you get there?
My mom.
Tu mamá. La mamá.
My mom is more Amara La Negra than I am. She tells me how to talk, how to dress, how to sit, what to say. Don't sing this song. While I'm doing my choreography, she's there. Tú la ves in a little corner.
So she's like Michael Jackson's father.
Yeah, she is.
Or like Selena's dad.
No. I would say Michael Jackson because when I was younger, she used to beat the hell out of me. Pero I got it right.
Con la correa o con la mano?
Pero I got it right. Look at me. I turned out to be good.
Phenomenal.
But say no to the violence.
Okay.
Anyways,
sometimes kids don't. Sometimes.
Ay,
santo. Okay. Wheel it in. Julian.
But you know what? Yeah, Don Francisco was such an amazing experience. For those that may not know, obviously, Sabado Gigante and Don Francisco is a very important part of the Latin culture.
Very important. Everyone knows how. Listen, you're African American, you know who Don Francisco is. You're Asian, you know who Don Francisco is. Everyone says Sabado Gigante.
Back in those days, I was there for 6 years every single Saturday. I was doing this section called like the kids section where they would ask you like where do babies come from or like anything that was cute. And we were so innocent that we actually, you know, would say stuff like, oh, you buy your babies at the supermarket or something like that. These days, kids know way too much, so it's not the same.
Too much,
but then I became a background dancer for Sabado Gigante. Then I became a background dancer for the network.
Wow.
Dancing for Premio Nuestro, Latin Grammys, all those things as a background dancer. And then it was a great experience. It showed me how to work in that environment. Definitely gave me a great work ethic. It was good, and I'm grateful that she put me in that space because sometimes it's about your surroundings.
Exactly.
God knows what you have been able to have become if you were just put in the right environment.
Right.
So that definitely
it's all about
helpful.
Position. It's all about positioning yourself. And what's even more intriguing about this whole story is that you actually worked your ass off to get to where you are today.
Yes.
Te fajaste, doing background, doing all this, traveling around the state. Like, you didn't just Amara's here, you know.
I wish that it would have been that easy, but at the same time, I don't. Because then maybe I wouldn't have to appreciate, you know.
You wouldn't look this great.
And how hard I've worked to get here, and I wouldn't be, you know, as grateful for it.
Looking this good.
Claro, porque cuando te dan las cosas, you're so silly. When they give you things, I feel that you don't appreciate it as much than when you have to bust your ass to get it. And it's not because I have a cousin, I have a friend who hooked me up, or because you're out here giving your todo away. No, and if you are, mama, shout outs to you. But no, I'm not a scammer. I'm not doing this. It was just based off work, you know, knocking on doors.
Especially en nuestra cultura, que todo el mundo tiene una tía que es Toño Rosario, Fernandito.
Claro, pero también...
Pero tú, you Amara, you are that person.
Pero también... The Latin community, we are known for being very hardworking people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always like to credit la cultura latina because no matter from what country you may immigrate from, you know that you're coming to the United States to work and bust your ass. Claro, for a better future for yourself and for your family as well. So, you know.
Si tú vas a lavar plato, tienes que ser el mejor lavaplato del mundo.
Correcto.
Todo lo que tú hagas, tú tienes que ser el mejor.
Eso es así.
De lo que tú hagas. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I even know you. I've interviewed you several times in different markets, and I never knew this story. I didn't know that the Amara. I didn't know exactly who Amara is, and I think that's the thing. I think people don't know exactly who you are, and what's great about
know now.
Exactly Amara is that if you don't know, you're gonna get to know now. So this is incredible. Now,
dime.
My next question.
Ay, Dios mío.
Because that was all glam, beautiful, amazing, inspired. Qué lindo.
Sí, because you said you were going to give me the juice. Where's the juice? I don't see it, pero dale.
So they say that, you know, women in the industry is really hard. Let's just keep it. I'm just asking the question. Don't come for me, people.
No.
Don't come for me.
No.
Did you ever... Okay, first of all...
Never have I ever...
Never have I ever... Oh, that would be a great game to play. Oh, my God, with the listeners. That would be incredible.
Never have I ever what?
Never have you ever had to smash to get an opportunity?
Mano
arriba, mano abajo. Put them deditos
so
up.
have I ever smashed for an opportunity? No. I've never smashed, and I'll be honest because it is what it is.
Right.
I've never smashed for an opportunity, pero I have been with people that could have given me opportunities.
Dang, and you didn't take them?
I'm
just kidding.
No, I didn't take it. The thing is,
have you been offered?
No, I've been offered.
Claro, baby, just said that 2 seconds ago. But.
Listen, if I had an opportunity to give to myself, I would try to smash me too.
Oh my God,
get it.
yes.
I get it. Pero no, I have been with people that could have given me opportunities, and even though in the back of your mind, you're hoping that maybe, you know, I actually like you, but maybe you might want to, you know, hook me up or whatever, and it didn't happen.
Integrity?
Integrity,
no me diga que lo hiciste for free.
No, yeah.
Tampoco.
También, sí.
Don't you ever look back and be like, Dad, why did that for free? I could have got some money.
Sometimes you would just be putting miles in your todo for nothing. Como que I want a refund. Can I have a todo refund? Can you just give me my whole todo back because it was such a waste. But you know what? No, I don't regret anything that I've done in my life because I feel like everything is a life experiences and it builds your character and it builds who you are and it makes you stronger, it makes you wiser. It's just things that have to happen in your life. So that's why I always give, if I had to give an advice to any girl that wants to participate or be part of this industry, which is very difficult because ya sabemos que es predominado por el hombre. It's predominated by men.
Yes.
Most definitely, don't be out here giving your todo, your cuchi, tú me entiendes, que hoping que this person is going to do anything for you. Olvídate de eso. It's not going to happen. Make sure that you keep your business and personal. And that's the hardest thing for me because I love mixing the two. It's terrible.
Okay. So I just wanted to address that elephant in the room. But also, lately in social media, people are like coming for this new look that you have. I mean, everywhere I went, I was just recently up north. And everyone's like, damn, Amara looks smoking hot.
Thank you.
I'm like, calm down.
Oh, yeah.
No, calm down.
Even though that I give mixed feelings. Some people like the thicker Amara.
Right.
Some people like the more polished, somewhat version of what I'm becoming.
How did you get here? As far as how you look, your image.
I know that you guys really want to know the tea on, you know, this transformation that I've done and all the things that have happened that have happened to me.
Tell us!
So then that's why I want you guys to stay tuned. Because on episode 5, actually on episode 50 of Exactly Amara, I'm going to tell you exactly what happened, how it happened, and what you can do about
right,
it
because
too.
I need to learn exactly how to lose this chicho. Because that you need to help me.
I'll tell you this much. Some of it was unwillingly, and some of it was, purposely.
Okay. Well,
so it's been a mixture of things, which, like I said, I just want to be prepared to express myself.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I tried.
I
know everybody wants to know the
Episode 5.
tea. I know everybody wants to know the tea, but I just feel like I want to do it in the right moment,
Right.
because I don't want people to think that this is a joke. I don't want people to think that I'm doing this, to promote anything. Like, I really want to express what exactly happened. And I know that a lot of people have been concerned about my health.
Right.
A lot of people think that I'm doing drugs. No, I'm not doing drugs. Pero bueno, we'll get to that later.
Well, that's exactly what's going to happen then. You're just going to have to tune in. I am so upset right now. Yo no tengo paciencia. I want to know. But you know what? They're just going to have to tune in.
Exactly.
Yes.
But I will say what I did and what happened.
Listen, I'm going to get off of you for like 2 seconds because I saw that mommy just joined us in the studio.
Yes, mami, no la mamá.
El orgullo de Amara es tu madre.
Sí. Esa es mi hija, mi gente. Les presento a ustedes mi hija. That's my daughter, my baby.
It makes sense, la mamá de la mamá.
That's right.
Sense.
Pues sí, mami.
Exactly.
Okay. Can I interview my mom for a second?
Yes, absolutely.
Bueno, mami, esto va a ser corto, carismático y breve, ¿ok? So, una pregunta, ¿cómo ha sido esta experiencia para ti ser, let me say this in English just in case, but you understand me. You understand English, right? A little bit? But we're going to work on that.
That's the Spanish word.
Pero mira, how has it been for you being the mother of such a fabulous, gorgeous daughter like myself, talented, smart, well-educated? You see me. How has it been for you? I know it's been an honor, but can you please elaborate a little bit more on that? ¿Cómo ha sido para ti ser madre de una hija divina fabulosa como yo?
Bueno, una experiencia maravillosa, única. Es bien diferente a que hubiese sido una hija normal. Porque desde que me dijiste, desde que estaba creciendo, que comenzaste a hablar, me dijiste, yo soy una artista.
That's right.
Yo lo voy a hacer. Yo soy una artista.
Exactly.
Entonces, en ese momento, de una vez me comprometiste. Porque yo dije, ok. Entonces, quiere decir que tú no vas a ser una niña normal, que solamente vas a ir a la escuela.
Right.
Voy a tener que sobreeducarte.
You have to work a little bit harder.
Diferente educación.
That's right.
Artísticamente.
Pero has it been hard for you? Like, okay, so obviously we know that you work very hard to help me get to where I am now, but do you feel that it's been hard to be a support system for me in this industry? ¿Tú sientes que ha sido difícil para ti ser una madre que tenga que apoyarme en los momentos difíciles de mi carrera? ¿Cómo ha sido eso para ti?
Demasiado trabajo, compromiso, responsabilidad, porque muchas veces yo tengo que trabajar, tú tenías que ir.
Pero yo digo de mí, o sea, ¿cómo ha sido para ti cuando yo he estado depresiva en esta industria, el tener que apoyarme en las buenas y en las malas?
Bueno, muchas veces he tenido que tratar de ponerme en tus zapatos, porque esta industria es muy difícil y es bien peligrosa también. Hay todo tipo de problemas, ¿me entiendes? De situaciones. Problemas de abuso, discriminación, trabajar demasiado. Entonces hay momentos que viene la frustración de que ves a otra persona que maybe trabajan menos y están logrando lo que tú quieres.
Right.
Y viene cierto grado de impotencia de parte tuya y de parte mía también. Porque tus logros son mis logros y tu impotencia, ¿me entiendes? Es la misma mía. Entonces, el éxito, si el éxito fuera tan fácil, todo el mundo lo lograría.
Bueno, definitivamente, I just want to thank my mom for being here once
again. No. You trying to get out of this.
What?
Now that I have your mother in the studio. ¿Quién es Amara La Negra?
Oh, my God.
Porque tú la conoces. Todo el mundo ve a Amara La Negra, ve a esta espectacular, supercalifragilistic, the most beautiful woman out right now.
I think.
Listen, People's Magazine.
Amara La Negra es una muchacha bien humilde, demasiado amorosa, sencilla, carismática, bien humana, tiene un corazón de oro, Es buena hija, la mejor hija del mundo. Es buena amiga, buena persona, buen ser humano, bueno de todo. Y para mí es la mejor artista que existe.
Mami.
Mami, gracias.
¿Qué no sabemos de Amara?
Oh my God, what doesn't the people know about me? You're asking my
que
mom.
Ella nunca, she has never told us.
Que yo nunca he dicho, oh my God.
Que no sabía que cuando ella era chiquita se chupaba 2 dedos.
¡Mamadeo!
Oh no! Okay, my mom said that when I was little, I used to suck
se chupaba la lengua ella misma.
Oh yeah, I used to suck my tongue too, yeah.
You really
I've always liked to
love yourself.
Ella tenía un trapito, así que ella para poder dormir tenía toda la noche que amasar el trapito.
Oh, that's
una sabanita.
Me gusta meterme en caja.
Le gusta meterse, es como meterse en... Sufre como de no sé si...
what is that?
Claustrofobia sería, ¿no?
No, lo opuesto.
Lo opuesto a claustrofobia.
Okay, but let me clarify that. So, yeah, that's kind of weird, but I don't...
You have to see what she's looking like right now.
I don't know what's the terminology for it, but I like to be in small spaces. I think it's because I'm an only child, so I accustom myself to being alone, so wherever I can find a little corner, whatever, it's my space. Or I would stick myself inside a box and then create my own world in there. Like, leave me the fuck alone.
Right. But mami.
Muchísimas gracias, pero mira, te queremos hacer una pregunta. Nosotros sabemos, we know that you speak this amazing Hialeah English. And we would like you to give us the word of the day. Una palabra en inglés que tú sepas. A ver, cada semana tú nos vas a dar una palabra en inglés. ¿Cuál es la palabra del día?
I'm here for it.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, there you go. Exactly. Okay, ¿y cómo se usa la palabra exactly en una frase?
You are the most beautiful ladies in the world.
Exactly. We're gonna get to some juicy stuff, okay?
Yes.
We got to the earlier days of Amara La Negra. Let's get to Love and Hip Hop. Oh Lord Jesus.
Oh great.
Mona, don't come for me. Stephanie, calm down. I'm not going, Brian.
No, go for it.
Listen.
Yes.
Love and Hip Hop.
Yes. Dun, dun, dun.
You said you've been in some relationships that made and broke you.
Yeah.
The world got to see you in a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
We got to see you in a relationship. And it's almost like tú eres la mamá de la mamá.
Right.
And in these relationships, how hard is it to find somebody that's not an opportunist, that's not trying to live up in your house, trying to be the biggest star? And I'm not throwing shade at nobody.
No.
I'm throwing a whole palm tree. No, I'm just kidding.
You're
I'm just
stupid.
kidding.
No.
How hard is it for you to find someone? Because that's where you left off on the show. Like, that's where you left us.
I will say this much. I was actually talking about it yesterday because I just reopened my Tinder. So look, it's
swipe.
I'm swiping right. I'm swiping left. Listen, it's hard.
Right.
I was just talking about it because I'm like, my whole life I've dedicated my life to success, right? To following this dream of becoming this person that I see in my mind. And I have left out, friends, family. I don't care about family. I don't care about anything. Just success, work, my mom. That's all that matters.
Right.
Nothing else matters.
Right.
You can have the biggest house on the block. You can have the nicest car. You can have the most expensive, jewelry, bags, everything that you can imagine, and still somewhat feel incomplete. Right. And still feel like you're missing that other part. And it has nothing to do about how educated you are, how pretty you are, how good your toto is. It's not about none of those things. You're just always in the search of that. So it's not the easiest thing. I have so much love for MJ. I appreciate him. I am grateful for him. He was a great part of my life at one point.
He was there 24/7.
Unfortunate, and you know what? I needed him in that moment. You're trash. I needed him.
He was there all the time.
Somebody hit him with this mic.
He was there all the time.
I know.
All the viewers, listeners, like, when is he gonna leave? No, just kidding.
I had some great.
You have fans. That's how they think.
I had great moments with him, and I wish him nothing but the best.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's actually
a great person. It's just that I think sometimes in life, I am. That's why me cogen de come mierda.
Exactly,
but listen,
Yo no soy muy bueno, no.
But listen,
que no jodan con mi Amara.
I think that some things in life is just about timing.
Right.
You know, you can love someone or whatever and just not be at the same speed in that moment in life.
Right,
you know?
right.
And I think that he has some things that he's working on, and I'm working on my own. And like I said, I wish him nothing but the best. I am currently dating. And I am very happy now.
You're just answering the questions.
So there you go.
Let me ask you.
Okay, go ask
You're
me.
so real. You're like an open book.
Pero ask me entonces.
But wait, you're dating? Boo! All the money in the world. Boo!
Yeah,
How is that? How's that going?
You know what? I'm very open-minded right now, and I don't know what happened to my body, to me.
Right.
But the moment I hit 30, like, I don't know, this transformation in me happened, like, from the way that I see things, the things that I want.
¿Por qué tú no te quedas sola?
I mean...
Tú tienes...
Pero sola for what?
Es que tú no quieres quedarte sola, ¿verdad?
I mean, why would I? I mean, it doesn't mean... Look, first of all, my icon is Jennifer Lopez. Everybody give it up for J-Lo. That's fucking right.
So we all got a chance then.
Otra latina, divina, fabulosa... What?
Porque esa siempre está renovando la licencia cada 5 años. Cada 2 años.
But I'll say this. I admire...
Tiene que tener opciones.
Yes, you need to have options, but I admire the fact that if something makes her unhappy, she's out. Who says that you have to be in an uncomfortable, unhappy situation just to satisfy society so that they don't see you as a whore or whatever, and while you're unhappy? Back in the days, our grandparents used to be in these long-ass 50, 60-year marriages where you're not even together. One sleeps in one room, the other one sleeps in the other room, but just so that the family sees that we're together. Que maldito family. It's you, how you feel about you and your own personal happiness. Right. Once you understand that you're not always going to be able to make everybody happy, you need to be happy for you, the person, then you're really going to be happy with yourself. So then that's what I'm doing. So,
Amara, we heard this. Why are you looking at me like that? Pero ya me está mirando. Pero ven acá. Porque yo quisiera que te quedaras sola. Porque ¿qué para ti? Tiene que ser un rey. Un rey. Porque tú eres una reina.
Bueno, consíguemelo. I'm so sick of everybody telling me the type of man that I need to be with. Pero nobody presents it to me, coño.
So we need to present. Julian, we need a dating show.
Muévete.
Find someone exactly for Amara to be the dating show. Now, accomplishments. What is Amara doing now besides this awesome show called Exactly Amara that's on iHeartRadio, which is incredible?
Thank you very much.
Shout out to my Cultura.
That's right. I would say that I am currently working on my second edition of my children's book, Amarita's Way. Nice. No to bullies. You know, we're not supporting the bullies, and I think that it's important for children at a very early age to have a clear understanding of what boundaries are and what is accepted and what is not. Right. So definitely that. Obviously, you already know the fourth season of Love and Hip Hop Miami on VH1. Working on that.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Because people don't know this.
It's
so is
happening.
This an exclusive?
It's an exclusive.
Exclusivo.
Yes, it is happening. We're currently filming. So I'm excited about that.
Please don't put me on that show because if somebody disrespects you, Amara, I'm from New York. I'm bound to cuss. Okay,
no,
just
the format is a little bit different.
I'm down to pray for them.
The format is a little bit different. They changed it up a little bit. They cleaned it up. You know, it's going to be different this season.
Okay, perfect. Amen.
I am also working on a clothing line. Yes, I'm very excited about that.
That's amazing.
That should be coming out sometime at the end of August. Nice. It's actually Amara La Negra by Sandy Fashion in the Dominican Republic. It's very fabulous, darling.
You got something for men or is it just for women?
Just for girls in the meantime. Just for women. But eventually...
I'll wear one of those tops. Don't worry. Little crop top. Bad Bunny does it. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. Why not? You have to be open-minded. Yes. Working on that, like I said, definitely working on a lot of music. I'm just being open-minded into different things. Obviously, for those that may not know, I'm also... I also have my Airbnbs in the Dominican Republic.
Yes.
Being smart, and I always want to talk about generational wealth. Yes. Making sure that my girls, you're not just a boss bitch, a bad bitch, but you're a smart bitch that knows how to invest your money and not just spend it on, the bags that you can't afford.
Exactly,
so,
Amara.
I'm just trying to be smart. I'm trying to do the best that I can with what I have. And I just keep praying that God continues to give me opportunities. just, waiting for things to come. TV shows.
That's what I was saying. Let's put it
movies,
in the air right now.
Commercials,
what would you really want?
endorsements.
What would you really want to do, Amara?
I want to do...
What would you really like to accomplish?
I want to do everything and anything that I have in my body that God has given me that I still haven't done. What it is, I don't know, because I don't put any limits to my art. I want to do movies. I want to do TV shows. I want to do my own TV show. I want to have, obviously, a successful cosmetic, line. I would love that. Right. I want to do so many things. I am dying to have either my own, residential business, building, or a hotel or something dope. Like that. I don't know.
You're a boss.
I want to do so many things. I just want to make sure that the day that I die, everything that I had in me, whether it failed or it was successful, I did it. I tried. Everything. It doesn't matter if it turned out good or... I did it. Because you know what? Most people don't have the balls to do half of the things that I do. Whether I've failed in many times and I've cried my tears away and my mom's been there as my support system, but I tried it. I'm not scared to do things. So that's just me. That's what I want to be able to accomplish.
How easy has it been for you to become mainstream, like a mainstream artist? Do they embrace you? Because I know that as, a Latinx artist, it is a little, it's harder for us. I don't care what anybody said, let's keep it real.
Yeah.
It's a little harder for them to embrace us, especially the hip hop industry, especially. Yeah. It's kind of like they look at us like we're like that's it. That's all. And we're very creative.
I would say that at least, I would say in the American side, they have been very open into accepting me, and I'm grateful for that.
Yes.
I think that I also took a little break, perhaps, in my music career. Right. And I'm getting back to it. I think that there's no right timing. The timing is whenever you decide it's time for me to push this, and I'm going to get back to it. And then en lo latino, I'm doing a lot of music. Obviously, we know representando la República Dominicana, el dembow está muy activo. Yes. So I'm over there. I just finished doing a song with Énfasis, Musicólogo. I'm doing a lot of stuff on the low. Tokisha and I have been working. I'm doing a song together, La Molleta, a whole bunch of Dominican artists. So I want to get back into that lane too, because that was really the market that got me to where I am now, somewhat, They gave me that support system that I needed to be able to even get close to doing the crossover. So I never want to neglect them.
Who exactly is Amara? When you wake up and you look in the mirror.
I'm a bad bitch. Oh. You'll see me. No, look, I would say Amara is she's socially awkward. She is funny. She is somewhat even innocent to a certain extent. Kind of a big kid. She is very, goal-oriented. She knows exactly what she wants in life. She's not afraid to go get it. Slightly adventurous. I'm a little bit of everything, I would say. I have a lot of great things, just like I have a couple of bad things. But that's just part of life. And I would say that Amara keeps evolving and changing. I've noticed that I am changing. I don't even know how it's happening, but I almost feel like somewhat you mature. Life experiences build your character.
Absolutely.
So I just feel like Amara keeps evolving, and I love who she's turning and becoming. So I just want to see, what the future holds.
One thing we don't know about Amara. Oh, we already heard it from your mom.
Y'all don't know that. I would say a lot of people don't know that as fun and bubbly and excited and loud and scandalous and over the top and extra as hell as I may be, I am also very, like I said before, timid, somewhat shy. I cry a lot. I am a freaking river.
¿Tú lloras mucho?
Yes, I cry so much. I don't know.
¿Por qué, Amara?
I can't even laugh about it now because I'm probably going to leave and go cry again. But the thing
so you're just saying you're the type you watch a movie, you start crying?
No. It's only when it comes to me. I feel like I expect so much from myself.
You're hard on yourself.
I push so much, and I'm so hard on myself.
Biggest critic. Your biggest critic.
I could have just done the best thing, and I still have to ask, did I do it good? I fucked up, right? I could have done it better. Damn, I knew I should have done this. Oh my God, I fucked up. That's it. My career is over. I should have... Super dramatic. Right. It's done.
Right.
So I'm one of those. But I feel like if you don't do that to yourself, and if you don't expect the most out of yourself, then you're always going to be mediocre.
For the sake of the cultura, la cultura, what is your favorite dish?
Bueno, mi amor. Oh my God.
And do you like to cook?
Hell no. The fuck? No, I don't. I'm not built like that.
But you got that ring? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What's your favorite dish?
Wow. the shade. You know what? I'm going to beat your ass. No, actually, so the funny story, as coming from a Dominican family, cooking is a really big thing. Siempre la gente le gusta comer, is whatever. My mom has the best sazón ever. Right. However, my mom is a professional chef. She's had 3 restaurants in the past, and she's never liked to see me in the kitchen. Ever since I was a little girl, she used to always kick me out of the kitchen because she always felt like if I grew passion and love for the kitchen, I would end up being a cook like her. So it was more like... I don't know, psicológicamente, como que la traumatizaba. Sí. So she would always be like, ponte a bailar, ponte a cantar, get out, don't be in here.
Does your mom always cook rice and beans? Because this is like the stereotype. Let's break some stereotypes.
Mommy does always cook rice and beans because she always feel like...
I guess the stereotype is...
But look, she's like, if you don't eat rice, then you didn't eat. But... that's like that Caribbean mentality, and it's terrible. It's terrible because I'm trying to be supportive of her and help her now with her diet. I think that culturally we come up with this concept that the more you serve food on a plate, the better it is. The more you eat, the healthier you are. You know that's not true. As Latinos, we do need to take care of our health.
And we do need to stop putting the pressure on people because when they're too skinny, we say that they're dying or they're getting sick. If they're getting chunky, they're too big. Ay, te está poniendo gordo.
Listen,
Ay, deja de estar comiendo. Y después uno deja de comer. Ay, te está muriendo.
Pero
parece que te está muriendo.
Listen, I never understood it. Because I always came from being the girl that was thick. So I always had the love of like, damn, you thick. Diablo, que culazo. And I always felt like, oh, whatever. Then I went through a stage where I gained a lot of weight. And I still look thick, but okay, you're looking a little thick. You're looking like a refrigerator.
What's happening? You're getting a little Hollywood. When I start seeing a Latina losing weight, I think but mira, Hollywood is calling their name.
No.
Like,
my arms were starting to look like my thighs. Like, it's not getting that cute, right?
Right.
But in the streets, you're attractive for the streets, for the men in the streets. But for the industry that I'm in, and also TV makes you look a little bit, bigger.
Right.
So one day I saw myself in this TV show that I had recently done, Tu Cara Me Suena in Univision, where I was actually co-hosting. And when I saw myself on TV with that silver dress, next to the other host, I don't know what happened to me that I was like, why didn't anybody tell me? What? Because you don't know
what did you say you look like? Because I know you made fun of your own self. You must have been.
Can I have this?
Why we do that? So you're looking like an ornament on a tree. Like we always make fun of our own. We always roasting our own selves.
Listen, I looked so bad, and the thing is that you never know how fat you are till one day. It just takes one day. Like you're gaining all this weight and don't even notice till one day you see yourself in a video or a picture, or you pass by the mirror naked or something. You're like, oh, that's me. That's kind of how I felt. Anyways, it was more for health purposes besides everything that I realized I needed to get my life together. And I also want to be an example for my mom. Right. I want to be an example for my mom because she's older and I want her to, take care of herself. And I need her, Right. She's my gasoline. And besides, who's going to take care of my kids? Because I'm not going to do it.
Right.
So I need her here.
Right. So, that brings me to who I think exactly Amara is. Who is Amara? Who exactly are you? You're always striving for the next best thing. And that's one thing that no one could ever take away from you. You're always striving to do better.
I think that everybody should be like that. No puedes ser conformista en la vida. You just can't. Listen,
right.
We're all given the same 24 hours. And I always talk about it. It's about what do you do with your 24 hours. Some of us have the ability of having...
You put Julian to work. I know you put Julian to work.
Bueno, you know what?
Julian, I think we should do this. Oh, I think we got this. I can already see it. You're always on to the next...
I've calmed down from it because I used to be way more intense.
Right.
But I'm just about to get back to it.
Right.
But I'm like that. I feel like you should be hungry. Right. I hate to see people comfortable. You have your regular job. You come home. You do the same
routine.
That's
our culture. Hay que trabajar.
No.
Si uno no trabaja, uno no come.
Sí, pero el problema es trabajar para otra gente. Trabajar para hacerle el futuro a otra gente. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying don't be a hard worker, but also be a hard worker for yourself, for your own goals, for your own achievement, not just to have a paycheck to pay your bills. And that's what I don't like. So if I can motivate anybody that's listening, is, yes, work to pay your bills, but also work for yourself. Like, stop building other people's dreams by just working for other people. Even if you come home.
This is getting good. You go have to
Even if you come home and you start an online business or whatever you want, but just do something for you.
Do it.
And that's a wrap. Gracias, and join us next week for more of Exactly Amara. You can also find me and find Stevie at our social media platforms. Mine is at Amara La Negra ALN.
And mine is Stevie Nunez. That's STEVEYNEWNEZ.
Ay, Dios mío. Oh, my God. And you can also follow us at My Cultura Podcast. This has been so much fun.
Amazing.
You can check us out on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Toda la vaina. We are everywhere. And by the way, for our next episode, we're going to be talking about sex. Woo! We're going to be talking about relationships.
But we're going to be talking about
and money.
Sex.
What? Same sex también.
Like, would you date a guy that's bisexual?
Ay, pero que you're freaky.
Woo!
Why not?
Why not?
Well, as a matter of fact, I want to know what you think. And also, I want to thank iHeartRadio and My Cultura Podcast Network for supporting this amazing concept of Exactly Amara. I love you guys so, so much. Guys, stay tuned, and we will see you next week.